is one application product that developed by Microsoft Office. Excel has many kinds of formula to make data operation inside in the Microsoft Excel easier.
Some data processing that usually done manually and spend a lot of times using these formulas can make data processing with Microsoft Excel easier and faster.
There are many kinds of formula that can be used in the Microsoft Excel, but this time we will only review 6 base formula in Microsoft Excel. Average. This formula's function is to count the average of the data that we have processed. The formula is equal sign, average, and your data. For the example, we want to count the average from column B2 until B6. We have to write down average. Then we can block and drag down column B2 until B6. And then press enter to know the result. Sum. This formula is used if we want to sum up several data in the process data. The formula is equal sign sum your data. For the example, we want to sum up column C2 until C8 with column D2 until DX. First, we have to write down the sums formula, and then block and drag down column C2 until CX and column D2 until DX, and then press enter to know the result.
Number 3 is max. This formula is used to look for the highest number from the processed data in Microsoft Excel. The formula is equal sign max your data and your data. For example, we want to look for the highest number in column F2 until F10 data. First, we have to write down the max formula, and then block and drag down from F2 until F10, then press enter to know the result. Number 4 is mean. Otherwise, for the max formula, this formula is used to look for the lowest number from the processed data in Microsoft Excel. The formula is equal sign mean and your data is equal sign mean and your data. For example, we want to look for the lowest number in column G2 until G10 data. First, we have to write down the mean formula and then block and drag down column G2 until G10, and then press enter to know the result.
Count. This Microsoft Excel-based formula is used to count the amount of the processed data. The formula is equal sign, count, and your data. For the example, column H1 until H6 are the columns that we want to count the amount of the data. First, write down the count formula and then block, and you can drag down column H1 until H6. To see the result, you can press enter. If formula. The if formula is used to when we put the data in the Microsoft Excel and the data has a specific condition. When there is data G2 equal to, you will get a result of 30. If you don't get the result, then the result will be 0. There are many symbols like equal sign, strict inequality less than, strict inequality bigger than, and then the others of mathematics symbols. The formula is equal sign, if, logical test, value if true, and value if false. For the example, the use of the if formula, if we want to count how many scores that pass the target or not, we'll examine the data. If the last score passes 140, then data will be considered past the target. If the score is below 140 or equal to 140, then it will be not considered past the target. In the picture, the formula that is used in cell F2 is equal sign, if E2 cell, strict inequality bigger than equal 140, then write down the value if true, lulus, and write down the value if false, gagal. These formulas is used to examine the data in cell E2, whether the value is more than 140 or not. If the score of E2 is more than 140, then the if formula will produce two steps. Otherwise, if the score of E2 is not more than 140, then the if formula will produce the text color.
That's all 6 base formulas from Microsoft Excel. There are still many formulas that can be used.
Those formulas give us advantage and advance our work in data processing.
That's all from our video. Thank you.